We're always excited to have guests in our building, and we're always excited to recognize students, but we're more excited when we have guests in the building for recognition of students. And as you well know, school is winding down for 1,265 students with only 7 more days left. These folks have a few less hours than they do, but they've got some exciting news to share with you today. We want to thank you all for being here. We want to thank their parents for allowing these students to be a part of the Owensboro Public Schools, and particularly today, the athletic program here at Owensboro High School. As I mentioned, they have some exciting news to share because they all 4 have chosen to not only further their career in education, but also athletics as well. And being an athletic-based or an educational-based athletic program, these 2 things certainly go hand in hand, and we're excited for each one of them today. Adriana, Courtney, Will, and Dylan all are exemplary students and athletes here at OHS. They will certainly be missed. Some of them still have some action left in them actually tonight. So if you would like to join in some Red Devil excitement, join us at Shavley Park tonight because we are playing Owensboro Catholic, we're playing Apollo High School at Shavley Park in a district contest. So without further ado, we're going to start with Adriana Cozy, and I'd like to introduce Coach Andy Groves here to say a few words, and then Andy has a special guest that's able to be with us here today.
Thank you. First, I'd like to thank Owensboro for bringing me over here and also for having the last 2 years to work with the fine young ladies I've been able to work with. Adriana is one of the prime examples of the young ladies that we have in our program. She's been exemplary in attending practice, her attitude, academically, it's been great. I'm so very proud that she's achieved what she has academically because this has assisted her in going on and furthering her dream of playing basketball after high school. That's what we're all here for, is an education. Academics are extremely important. I was extremely proud of the article in the paper recently about our Lady Devils and their achievements in the classroom. But again, Adriana has been exemplary. She's been a captain this past year. I've been very proud of her. I think she's always been willing to help the younger players, help her teammates, and she just blossomed as this year went on. And I really thank her for her time and hard work and being the kind of leader she's been during my first 2 years here at Owensboro High School. Next, I'd like to bring forward Coach Tim Brown from Asbury University. He'll be her coach from now on, and I think he's a very lucky man.
Thank you very much, Coach. My name's Tim Brown. I'm the head women's basketball coach at Asbury University, and I'm really excited to have Adriana come play for us next season. Something that's been critical to our success at Asbury University is we make sure we bring in players that are unselfish. If you as an athlete, if you're looking out for yourself first, then you're going to have trouble fitting in with us in the way that we play basketball. And before I ever got to meet Adriana, Coach Groves told me that this is somebody who she's going to work hard every day in practice. She just wants an opportunity, and she definitely fits what we're looking for. And that was before I got to meet her. And once I got to meet her, it was pretty clear that he was really understating things, and that she just has a great work ethic. But I think somebody who can really continue our tradition of having players who take joy in each other's successes, and who do everything that they can for what's best for the team. Something else I really like, I ask players, what the most important part of their game is, what they like most. Sometimes they'll say, a jump shot, taking the 3. Adriana said, Coach, I'd love to rebound. And that's something I really love too. So I think Adriana has a really bright future with us, and we're really excited to have her. So congratulations.
I just want to thank everyone who's followed me through this journey. I'd like to thank my volleyball coach, Coach Hibbs, my previous basketball coach, Coach Hernandez, just for giving me the opportunity to play at the high school level. I want to thank my current coaches, Coach Locker and Coach Black, and my head coach, Coach Groves. He's just been such an inspiration. He's able to make it to every game, every practice, even though his voice is always hoarse and he's always sick, yelling at us and stuff. It's always going to be I will always cherish the past 2 seasons I've had with you. Of course, I couldn't get through any of it without my teammates, knowing that I could rely on them through anything, even though they're crazy also. I wouldn't be here today, though, if it wasn't for the love of my mom and the support from her. She went to every game, so. Last, I'd like to thank Coach Brown and Asbury University for the opportunity to further my athletic and academic career.
Our next student athlete to be introduced is Miss Courtney Evans. Courtney played volleyball here at Owensboro High School, and Coach Melissa Hibbs is here to say a few words about Courtney.
Hi, I first want to just thank everybody for coming. I know this is a big day for these 4 athletes. I've had the privilege of knowing all 4 of them, so I'm very excited for all of them. I have had the privilege of watching Courtney Evans grow. I have coached her for the past 4 years. She came in as this dangly awkward girl, and I saw her grow as a very mature young lady and became a leader on our team and has helped change the face of Owensboro volleyball. Her determination and passion will carry over to Lindsay Wilson, and we as a coaching staff are just very excited to see where she can go from now, and we cannot wait to go see her play.
I would like to take this time to thank everyone who has pushed me to be the athlete I am today. My Mimi, who has always brought me to my games, tournaments, and always supplied my teammates and I with snacks. My coaches, Crawford and Yaska, for never giving up on me and always pushing me because they know what I'm capable of. And the biggest shout out to my dad because he came to every game and I can always count on him to cheer me on no matter what. I'm so blessed to be given this opportunity to further my volleyball career and education at Lindsay Wilson.
These next 2 guys will sort of be introduced as the package deal because they're both baseball players for Coach Logan Johnson. So we'll allow Logan to introduce Will and Dylan.
Thank you all for coming. First off, congratulations to all 4 of you. Anytime you can continue your education and athletic careers to the next level, it sure is an accomplishment. Dylan and Will are both prime examples of that hard work pays off. They've given me everything they've got for the first 3 years that I've been the head coach here, and they've been a great example to some of our younger players. That hard work is going to carry with them to the next level, and that's why I know they'll be successful at their respective colleges of Transylvania and Brescia. So big congratulations to both of you.
I would like to thank everybody who came out, my friends and family. But I also would like to thank all the coaches and former coaches that I've had, from Coach Settle, Coach Hurley, Coach Hunley, and Coach Norris, and Coach Drager as well. I also like to thank the Owensboro coaches that I've had, between Coach Johnson, Coach Hagan, Coach Freeman, and Coach Walters as well. Also my summer league coaches, my coach, Coach Booth, and Coach Riley, and also Coach Graham. But I also like to thank Transylvania coaches, Coach Campbell and Coach Bray, for allowing me to continue my athletic career at Transylvania. But most of all, I want to thank my parents and my sisters for spending their time, their weekends, and all the expenses to allow me and have for my baseball career. Thank you very much.
I would first like to start off by thanking Lord above for giving me the talent and opportunity to play baseball, and that He has done for me throughout my life. Second of all, I would like to thank my parents for always being there and seeing the light in me when I felt there wasn't anything there. They have brought me up to become a humble man, not just through sports, but up by faith. They have encouraged me to do well and strive to get better, to be the best I can be. One of the greatest things they taught me is never give up and always keep my head high. Even through the worst, always keep trying. I would not be the man I am now if it wasn't for them. Also, I would like to thank my teammates. They have been family to me and are like brothers that I never had. Not just on the field, but off the field. We learned to have each other's back and keep together as one. We fought like brothers and loved as brothers. Nothing will ever come between us. I love y'all dearly. Lastly, I would like to thank my coaches throughout my baseball career. I learned so much from these men and cannot thank them enough. Looking back upon my high school career, I can proudly say I've achieved many things and learned many lessons. But also, I can realize that there is much more to come to me. That is why I've decided to attend Brescia to further my academic and athletic career, including I would like to individually thank everyone that has showed up and showing up for all my baseball career.
And here to speak just a minute about Dillon is Coach Andrew Dickinson, baseball coach for the Brescia Bearcats.
Sorry. Just want to say, we're really excited for Dillon to be joining our program. When I first took over as the head coach back in October, it was a top priority for us to really focus on getting local kids and trying to win kind of our area. And when I first got a chance to meet Dillon and see him throw and meet his family, we knew immediately that this was one of the guys we wanted to go after. Pitching is a top priority for us, and getting a chance to see him throw a little bit and get to know him over the past couple months since we started recruiting him, we really found that it was a good fit for us, and we're very fortunate that he found that it was a good fit for him as well.
Okay, at this time, all four athletes are going to open those folders and sign their letter of intents. We'll let them take care of that, and then before they break up, we'll have sort of a group family photo together. Those will be very memorable for many years to come. Also, I wanted to let you know that following this, we have some cookies, Great Harvest cookies, and some other goodies for you over there for our guests that are visiting today. Also, each athlete will be given a video recording of today's ceremony later on this week. So Mr. Kirk from our Board of Education Information Office will take care of doing that. And we also like to explain to our audience, like some coaches are here, some aren't. Some coaches can be here, but they can't talk. All those different rules depending on NAIA, Division I, Division III. And so we don't want you to think like, well, why wasn't so-and-so here? Because there's typically rules that can sometimes prohibit that. Okay. Let her rip.